Good morning, everyone. This is Tasca Curry. Today, I am again your presenter. I hope you guys are happy to have me on your little screen. And we're going to have a special show today talking about a country. Obviously, you know which country I'm going to talk about. It's going to be Kazakhstan, but because it's no surprise to anybody. But we have lots of interesting things to talk about because I'm sure you know it that I'm going to talk about Kazakhstan, but I'm sure you have not heard much about it. Or when you hear it, you have some sort of like a concepts or stereotypes of what the country may be. You don't know if people from Kazakh, they are Muslim, Asian, Russian, funny. We have lots of idea about it, where they are, Europe, Asia, Central Asian. It's lots of questions. But I assure you, beautiful people, beautiful culture, beautiful everything, lots of things. And I want to share with you. And obviously, I'm going to have at ITTI, our country director, Natalie, one of our the youngster entrepreneur from ITTI Global Family. Remember, ITTI is located in more than 60 countries. And now we have it in Kazakhstan. So remember, this is a live broadcasting. And when I say live, that means everything can happen. So, but hopefully today, everything is going to work out. I see that people are little by little tuning in. So please join us. So this is live on Facebook. This is also being streamed on our YouTube. So just give a like, interact with us. As I said, this is a live broadcast. If you have questions, comments about what we are doing, just feel free to send us a message and I will bring it up. So let me show you that. So for instance, let me bring a comment from somebody here. Yes, Adriana Bloomberg. Yes, we are very happy to see you. That's perfect. Thank you very much. So you see it. So just make a comment, just interact with us, have your questions, and I'll be happy to share with you. So again, for those of you, so this is our website. So International TEFL Training Institute.com. If you want to learn more about ITTI Kazakhstan, and all the other 59 countries that we are currently offering TEFL TESOL courses, feel free to check us out on our website. And if you want to know more about, to get more details about ITTI in our social media. So let me bring it up, our social media right now. So here it is. So this is my social media. So you can follow me on Twitter, on LinkedIn. So this is my Facebook page. That's my Instagram. Feel free to become my friend, to follow me on Instagram. And this is obviously for ITTI. So where you can find all the information, our social media, our Facebook. And okay. All right. So, before I go a little bit further, I cannot forget to talk about my book, obviously. So, yes, I just got a message here from the producer to talk about my book. So, we have a special promo that has been going on for quite some time. So, that's that book I especially have for a program about teachers and digital marketing and how you can combine and use technology and teaching. The book is available for only $2.99. So it's like a bargain. It's a summary of a intensive work I've done for 14 months, and I put it out there. So, all right. So now that you see that people are tuning in, so I see people from Venezuela. Hello from Venezuela. How are you? Hola, hola. So we have from Afghanistan. So yes, people are little by little tuning in. So, all right. So as I said, we're going to talk about Kazakhstan, right? So feel free to send me a comment if you know anything about Kazakhstan. So what comes to mind when you think of Kazakhstan? So actually, we asked this question to a few people these days, and they said to me, oh, when I hear the word Kazakhstan, I think of Borat. I said, by God, Borat. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more to it. So some people know it, some people don't know, but actually there's a new movie out there that he did it for the pandemic. But I'm just going to, if you don't know Borat, so let me show you a little bit about this guy who happens to be from Kazakhstan.
Çay su kariye, moji dilan çay su kariye, diri dikkat çay. Halam peklanmanı çay su kariye, moji dilan çay su kariye, diri dikkat çay.
Yakshamash, my name is Borat. I like you. I like sex. It's nice. This is my country of Kazakhstan. It locates between Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and assholes Uzbekistan. This is my town of Kursak. This is Orkin, the town rapist. Naughty, naughty. Over here, our town of kindergarten. And here live a Mukhtar Sakhanov, a town mechanic and a abortionist. This is my house. Entry, please. He's my neighbor, Nursultan Tuliakbay. He is paining my assholes. I get a window from a glass, he must get a window from a glass. I get a step, he must get a step. I get a clock radio, he cannot afford. Great success. This is Natalia. She is my sister. She is number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan. Nice. This is my mother. She oldest woman in the whole of Kursak. She is a 43. I love her. And this, my wife Oksana. She is a boring.
Cine sunt eu, mă?
Cine
Cine sunt eu, mă? Tu te duci dracului în pista, mă,
come in here, please.
mă, te
Ignore.
sparg, mă, de nenorocit!
This is where I live. My bed. This is a VCR recorded, and this play cassettes. Now I show you outside from my houses. Tisha. My hobbies, ping pong.
Hello, hello, hello. Wow, wow.
Hello.
I am here laughing behind the scene, behind the camera. So welcome to the show, Natalie. How are you?
Thank you so much, Tacido, for the opportunity to be here and talk to you. And I'm here backstage laughing as well at this
So, can you tell
the whole movie.
Can you tell us about your country a little bit? What's your opinion about the movie? And it's a stupid question, but obviously, lots of people are going to say, "Is Kazakhstan like in the movie? Is everybody like this?" So it's just like,
Well, of course not. Well, I've seen this movie, I've seen Borat, and when I was in the United States of America, everybody kept asking me, like, "Oh, you're from Borat's country?" I was like, "What
they don't
movie?"
even ask. They don't ask if you're from Kazakhstan. They say, "Are you from Borat's country?" Like he owns the country.
Yeah, no, they usually asked me what country I was from, and I was like, I'm from Kazakhstan, and they were like, oh, this is Boris country. I'm like, well, yes. So I've seen this movie, and I appreciate Sacha Baron Cohen, and he is absolutely great actor, and he is very talented. However, as you all might have guessed, everything that he's telling and showing to you in Borat movie is absolutely false. It's just a comedy. And Kazakhstan, my motherland, is a beautiful country, and I'm here to prove it to you. There are intelligent and smart people live here, and just as in any other country of this world, right? And today I'm offering you to discover Kazakhstan together. And please ask us some questions. Yeah, something like
Okay, that's nice. In fact, so yeah, this is a live broadcast. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask us. So we have it here, Monica from Yerevan saying hello. So hello,
hello,
hello. We have it.
Monica. Hello,
We have Adriana saying
Adriana.
people from Kazakhstan, the great people with value education and the arts. So that's also nice
That's
to hear
right.
that. So feel free. So we have people from Honduras too. So we have different people from all over the world, little by little, tuning in. Just feel free to join us. So yeah, so obviously, so Kazakhstan is a lot more than that. So
Sure.
I want, it's a lot more there. We can see that already with Natalie. Look how beautiful she is. So it's a beautiful country with beautiful people. So we can see it here. And you
Thank
are
you.
more than welcome to come and join us at ITTI Kazakhstan, not only for you to become an English teacher if you wish. I mean, you could be a native or not a native and can come and get certified. Or if you're already in Kazakhstan, do you know that you have this great opportunity to get certified through ITTI in your own country? You don't even need to go to America, Canada, or any place else. You can get the same qualification, the same training over here,
That's
right
right.
there in Kazakhstan. And if you don't speak English and if you cannot teach, you can learn. So you can also learn through us. So, all right,
Join us
of course. So,
and learn English with us.
and then I
Yeah.
have it here. So the link. So the link is part of. I have it here. Nergis, hello, hello from Baku. So this is the
Hi,
link here.
Nergis.
So we have the link on the chat in the chat for the website for Kazakhstan. Okay, if you wanted to learn more about it. All right, perfect. So actually, all right. So we talked about Kazakhstan, and as you know, I have been to many, many countries, more than 120 something. But I haven't been to Kazakhstan yet. But Natalie, this is coming very soon. You know that I'm coming, and I love to travel.
Yes.
So I'm going to go there very soon. And after these beautiful things, I've seen it. I for sure I wanted to come to the country. I wanted to come before. I was planning to do it before already. But the pandemic has slowed me down. It hasn't stopped me, it slowed me down. So let me show you a little bit more about the country, what the country is all about. So let's check out this video so you see what the country is all about.
Very nice. That's actually very nice.
Very nice. That's very nice.
Okay. Well, so you see what the country is all about.
Yeah, that's all very nice, right?
That's whole country. So you see, lots. Well, I can tell you after watching this video, I feel like having like a energy drink because they know that the music on the back is so much fun, so much energy. So all right, so I see people are coming. Tacito was my best teacher. Thank you. So somebody send me a message. Yeah, I am now a retired teacher. So I don't know who that is because I don't see. So yes, I'm a retired teacher. So, but I'll be back at some point. No, I teach from time to time. I'm joking. So, all right. So, all right, Natalie, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yes, sure. Well, I was born in Kazakhstan in a small town called Kokshetau. Um, there are about 150,000 people live there, and I was raised by my family and studied at a ordinary public school. And then I went to the university, which is called Eurasian National University, for 4 years.
Is
And
it
my
difficult to get into
specialty,
the university?
say it again, sorry.
Is it difficult to get into the university to be accepted at this national university?
Well, the Kazakhstani educational system is constructed in such a way that when you graduate, when you finish your school, you take a United National test,
Ah,
which gives you the opportunity to apply for four different specialities into four different universities. So I was a straight A student, and I got admitted to all the universities where I applied to.
wow.
Yeah. So I entered one of the most popular universities here and one of the best universities, and finished it with the red diploma, which means a big thing here.
Oh, I see. See the
Yeah.
color red. In the US, the red means, oh, you get a red score. So I see the different things. So the red means good over there.
Yeah. So red diploma is
With honor. With honor. So you
means that,
graduated with honor.
yes. Yeah, I'm an
Beautiful.
honored student, and I'm in love with teaching people, and I've been teaching for yeah, for 4 years already. So
But and how, I mean, how does
still
that
teaching.
work? Because you like a teachers are not normally entrepreneurs. So now you are like a teacherpreneur. You are a mix of teacher and entrepreneur. So it's a new term called
That's
teacherpreneur. So how can it
teacherpreneur.
be? How does that happen?
Um, well, it is a common practice here because many teachers don't like to stay in the same school to work for like 30 or 40 years, right, in the same school. And they start building their own business and language schools, for example. They start to open schools to give the people opportunities to learn different languages to prepare for the tests. So it's quite a common practice in Kazakhstan, like in Russia as well. So here it's not a surprise.
Also, it's not a surprise. Oh, interesting. So and then so it is because of that you decided to be a teacher.
Yes, correct. I have always wanted to try something different besides of teaching. I tried marketing, I tried hospitality. However, teaching is my favorite thing to do, and it is the thing that I do accurately, and I love teaching. So I said to myself, like, why not, like, just try and see what happens. And I loved it, so now I'm practicing. I'm teaching people French, I'm teaching people English, and now I'm certified TEFL trainer by International TEFL Training Institute. Yeah.
Okay, so it's beautiful when we can make it what we wanted. We what we want to make
That's
it
right.
what we dreamed of, and then you're mixing business, entrepreneur, and you're doing marketing. So trust me, what you studied before marketing and now hospitality, it all comes down to the same thing, because you're here now live directly with us from ITTI New York to the whole world to welcome people to visit this beautiful country that it goes beyond Borat's movie. Yes, people are fun, they're funny, lots of things, but trust me, there's a lot more. So I showed you a little bit more. I showed you just a tiny bit about the country. So let me show you a little bit more to give you that sense of like, oh, I wanted to visit that country, because I'm sure people on the Western do not hear much about it. But so let me show you a little bit more
They don't.
what the country is all about. Okay.
Isn't
Now,
that beautiful, people?
yeah, well,
Come to Kazakhstan.
I cannot wait to see that in person. So now, look, I gave you already lots of ideas already. I even changed the ordering here. So I gave you an idea. So I want to make sure that you are paying attention to what we are talking about. So now, hello. Let me say, I always like to say hello to people. So we have somebody from Colombia. So we see people from all over. For Colombia, we have from Algeria too, ITTI Algeria. So okay. So now to make sure that everybody's actually paying attention, we have a quiz. So we have a quiz to break the taboo or to break the stereotype. All right. So
Colombia and Algeria.
So let me bring the quiz here. All right, perfect.
Yes. Let's discover Kazakhstan.
Yes. So
Yes,
all right.
yes.
So first question. So I'll let you, Natalie, ask the question.
Yes, please. So we are going to have 5 statements. So you have to decide whether it's true or false about Kazakhstan. So question number 1. Kazakhstan is situated in Eastern Asia. So please, our viewers, tell us if it's true or false, your suggestions.
Okay, so I'm sure. I mean, first of all, while people are thinking and all of that.
Yeah.
So first of all, people get confused where the country is. I mean, I don't want to say, but lots of things believe that Kazakhstan is not a country. And then they believe if it is a country, they believe it is like a Russian country. Like a Russian.
Yeah.
So, and because of Russian is so big, it's sort of like Europe and Asian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Kazakhstan is often associated with Soviet Union because it used to be a part of Soviet Union. So it might give you a hint.
Challenging question. When was the year that Kazakhstan was separated?
When Kazakhstan has become independent, it happened in 1991, and this year, 2021, our country is going to turn 30 years.
Wow,
so it's like
look,
Kazakhstan's independence. Yep.
This is so beautiful. Now think about it. It's a country that is 30 years old.
Yeah.
Am I
Correct.
right?
Yes. Our independence is
Independence.
30 years
Independence.
old,
But that's
but our
beautiful.
country is more than 30 years old.
Yeah, well, but the independence. So, all right. So the question is here. I have a question. True. So
Okay.
I will let you, Natalie,
Thank
answer.
you, Monica. Okay, so this thing is false. Definitely. So Kazakhstan is situated in Central Asia. It is the heart of
Central.
Central Asia. Okay, and let me tell you more about Kazakhstan and its location. Its ethnic and territorial composition reflects the continent's diversity. Definitely. And Kazakhstan is a land of steppes and nomads, the land through which the Great Silk Road passed, and where cultures have mingled and interacted for centuries. Okay.
Mango.
And
Wow.
nowadays, there are over 130 different ethnic groups living on the territory of Kazakhstan. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Yeah. So we've got Germans here, we've got Russians, Ukrainians, Polish people, and many, many other ethnic groups.
And by the way, is it? What about the weather? Is it cold, hot? I mean, just curious about. Again,
Um,
when we think of Kazakhstan, we think of Central Asian, then
uh-huh.
close to Russian. So is that a little? So how's the weather there?
Well, our northern part is it's cold.
Well, we see the pictures, the video. They snow and all of that. There's some snow and all of this.
Yes, and our capital, Nur Sultan, is located on mostly on the northern part, so it's quite cold, and it's second coldest capital in the world.
So,
But
I'm sorry. What do you say? The coldest. So how cold is that? Is it colder than Texas now? Because Texas.
it's well, the winter season, we often have minus 30 degrees Celsius, minus 40. Yeah, it reaches minus 40. So it's quite cold, it's freezing.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, the winds are just terrible. So come to Kazakhstan in the summer, please.
In the summer, in
In
the
the
summer.
summer,
Unless you want to
in
challenge
the
yourself with the
autumn.
code. If you want to challenge yourself with the code. So let's see the question number 2 of our
Okay.
quiz.
Question number 2, my dear viewers. Kazakhstan is the 9th largest country of the world. What do you think about this one? True or false?
Yeah,
And
honestly, again,
mhm,
I mean, I'm just thinking what goes through the minds of the viewers. So we know that, first of all, like I said, first you have to understand that Kazakhstan is a country. First question, first thing. So, I mean, it got its independence just a few years ago, 30, but it has been a country all along. All right, so we know lots of ethnicity and it's a big thing. So, it's close to Russian.
mhm.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it could be. So because I don't know. So the first one is Russian, I
Yes,
suppose.
yes, sure.
So
Russia
I
is
don't know.
the
So
biggest
let's
thing.
see. So tell us, tell us. I got some viewers saying yes here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we can reveal the answer. The This one is actually true, my dear
So let's
friends.
see. So it's actually true. So
Yep.
wow.
So here on the map, you can see how large it is. It's just a huge country, and it's the largest country in Central Asia and
Wow.
ninth largest in the world. While Kazakhstan wasn't considered by authorities in the former Soviet Union to be a part of Central Asia, It does have physical and cultural geographic characteristics similar to those of the other Central Asian countries. Yeah. So, my
So
dear
it
friends,
is the ninth largest country in the whole world. I'm
yes.
sure a lot of people did not know that. Very interesting, very constructive, very thing. So that's very interesting. So it's the ninth. So do you see there's a lot of opportunity over there? So and just to clarify this here, when you say the ninth, you say in terms of land territory, or do you also say about population?
No, in terms of the land only. We'll talk about the population a little bit later.
All right, so you're going to talk about the population a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's see another question here, the third question.
Mhm.
All right,
Yes,
so
right
actually,
here.
right here. So I think it goes hand in hand. So when you think of size of a
So,
country, you think of the population.
number 3, there are 30 million people in Kazakhstan. So,
30
our
million.
largest country. What do you
I
think
don't know.
about the population?
So I don't. Let's think about it like a quiz. 30 million. I don't think it's a lot of people. 30 million because look, in New York
Mhm.
City, we already have approximately 10 million people.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, in
In
Moscow, we've got 12 million people or even more.
So I don't think so. 30 million people for this, unless you have it one person for I don't know how many square feet or kilometers. So you see one person it's like a little bit of Canada. Canada is only focused the density is only concentrated in the big cities, and then the rest of the country is empty. That's what people think of Russia. They think Russia is only St. Petersburg, some cities, and Moscow, and the entire country is just Arctic and ice. And,
Yeah, right, like Siberia, right?
yeah, Siberia,
So
everything Siberia.
you come to
So
Siberia and there are no people right there, right?
yeah,
So,
Eskimos. So all right, I think the answer is false. So what do you think?
okay,
Tell
let's
us.
review.
So let's see it.
That is
That is
false.
false.
You're right. However, there are only 18 million people live
That's
here.
even less.
Yes, almost twice less.
So
Yeah.
actually, that was a good. I thought you were going to have more people.
Yeah, I know because in the United States, when you come to the United States, uh, you are really surprised, like so many people here. They are walking around and like this is very crowded. For me, it was like this. So when I came to New York City, I was lost completely.
So I'm
And
sure.
like
So if you go to China, you see 18 million people in one street.
That's right. So, well, if we take China, there are like a billion people right there. So,
Oh, well,
Kazakhstan,
honestly, I'll be honest with you. I was surprised. 18 million. It's not a lot of people. So what
yeah.
happened? So are people like are families growing? Are people getting married, or they're not getting married? They have babies, or what's going on?
Well, they are, of course, they are getting married here and they have kids. Everything is the same here. However, um, there used to be more people here. However, um, all Russian people, they are moving back to Russia. So that is why our population is a little bit decreasing, you know.
So think about that.
Um,
So you say the Russians are going back to Russian. So
mhm.
are people in Kazakhstan welcoming new international people? Are
For
you guys
sure.
like a culture, like a open culture that would like people to come and visit and stay in the country? Because normally countries that are very small in terms
Mhm.
of population. We made it very clear that Kazakhstan is the ninth largest country in the world. So normally we understand that a country to have its power, financial
Mhm.
independence, we need people. We need population.
So
That's how it's
let me tell you, there are just there is the so as Nur Sultan, for example, is located very far from Almaty, right? So when I was in the States, right, I seen the towns, people everywhere. So we don't have it like that here. We just come out of the city and there's just a step. So there are many steppes and deserts as well where people cannot live. There is the Caspian Sea where people cannot live either. So um, great big cities like Almaty, Nur Sultan, they're obviously crowded, and they have more than million people living there. So it's not like everybody are just moving out of Kazakhstan. No, we accept international students as well. We accept people from rural areas. They become like educated in the cities, and everything is good in
So
Kazakhstan.
basically, so what are you trying? You telling me that yes, it's true. So you guys are very welcoming to people, from international people to come and join, and visit Kazakhstan, right?
Yes, absolutely. Well, in the times of Soviet Union, we used to have 6 million people here. 8 million people. Yeah. So now the population is actually growing.
Well,
So
it's a good sign.
yeah,
I guess you just need a little bit more people there. So
right.
remember, before I continue, this is a live broadcast. So feel free to interact with us, ask us questions, make us comment, give us like, share, retweet it. We are live on Facebook, on our WhatsApp, everywhere. Now we're not live on
Right.
WhatsApp, but we are live on the groups and everywhere. So I'm sharing, retweeting here with people. So let's see now the question number 4 of our
Mhm.
quiz.
Question number 4. This is a very interesting one. The first man was sent into space from a cosmodrome located in Kazakhstan. What do you think of
Wow,
this one?
Kozo drummer. My God, sounds like crazy. Sounds Russian to me.
So, do you know the first man in space? Absolutely. Who
Wasn't that
was
an American guy?
No, it wasn't.
Really? So okay, I see some people say it's truth here. So
What do
tell
you
us
think?
about it. So
That is true. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin was sent into space from a cosmodrome Baikonur, located in Kazakhstan. And Baikonur is still existing here. It is a spaceport in an area of southern Kazakhstan, leased to Russia. And it is the world's first spaceport for orbital and human launches and the largest operational space launch facility.
interesting.
And yeah,
So if you go there to Kazakhstan now, you can visit. Is there sort of like a museum or
for
something?
sure. Absolutely. Yes, you can visit this place and yeah, discover the whole story. Yeah, everyone knows Yuri Gagarin here, and we celebrate the day when he went into space. It was the 12th of April, so this is going to be in 2 months, and we are really proud of this.
So is he still alive?
No, he passed away many years ago,
I,
unfortunately.
I understand. I understand. All right. So let me see. We have two more
One
questions
more.
on our quiz. So let's see the next one.
Mhm.
Interesting thing about that here. So,
Kazakhstan doesn't have access to the ocean. What do you think
uh-huh.
is this one?
So I honestly, I love geography. So if you think of Kazakhstan, so you showed us the map. So there is a little bit of like some sort of like a water going on over
Mhm.
there. So look, if you go back on your questions, so let me help. So you see, there's a little water over there. As I have
Mhm.
already been to, so as I have already been to Central Asian, I was in Azerbaijan. So
Mhm.
there is something called the Caspian Sea,
Mhm. Yes, correct.
but the
That was
sea is
our
not the
question.
ocean. That's why seas, oceans, ocean.
So this is
So
a tricky one, right?
I mean, do you know Kazakhstan is also is a deadlocked country, right? It's in the middle of everything.
Yes.
Are you going to talk to us about that too a little bit because it's like it's strategically located among all these countries, so it's right in the middle.
Yes. We have lots of neighboring countries.
So,
Okay, well, let's reveal the last answer.
oh,
This
you
is
see, it's a
true.
landmark. You see,
Okay, so Kazakhstan is basically bounded on the northwest and north by Russia, the largest country in the world, on the east by China, and on the south by Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and the Aral Sea and Turkmenistan. The Caspian Sea bounds Kazakhstan to the southwest, to Iran.
uh-huh. So it is. There is a ocean.
No, there isn't any like exit to ocean
Yeah,
here,
there is
and
no ocean, so it's just the
yeah,
sea.
Caspian Sea is called the sea, not because it like goes into the ocean, but because of its um, because it's the largest lake. Yeah, one of the
Yeah,
largest lakes in the world. It's actually the lake, however, it is called the sea.
mhm. I know. I see. So let's see the next one. So all right,
Yeah, that
so
this is
there's
it.
a video on just to make sure we don't forget him. Make sure we don't forget him. We have a last quiz here. Kazakhstan
Well,
is that where Borat lives.
so
So
actually, I'd like to thank Borat. I'd like to thank the creators of this movie that they they didn't discover, however, they um
and
told,
boasted, announced,
yeah,
like
they
promoted.
announced
They
to
promote
the
Borat.
whole world about my country. However, please come to Kazakhstan and see our sites and discover our beautiful country. It has lots of absolutely fascinating places here, mountains, deserts, steppes, everything.
So you see, I don't. So I would say no because normally people they live in Hollywood. I don't know. They live in different place in Europe. I don't know. So what's the answer? Wait, what's the answer? I don't
No,
have it.
this was just the cover. Like, hey, Kazakhstan, is that where Bora lives? It was the name of our quiz. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. I thought it was like a question. So, but does he live in Kazakhstan? This actor.
Of course not. He lives
Of
in
course not,
Holloway.
right?
Yeah,
Of
of
course
course
not.
not.
Okay. I imagine so. I imagine so. I imagine. All right. So let's just continue here. So perfect. So can you tell me a little bit now about the program that you have it with ITTI in in Kazakhstan, and also, I mean, but before you talk about that, so do people speak English there? How does that work?
Well, the language system is very interesting here because here we have three main languages that people speak. The first one is obviously Kazakh language, which is similar to Turkish. This is the state language. And Russian is the most widely understood language in the country due to Soviet Union experience. And our president, Kasim Jomart Tokayev, he pays a great attention to education and especially to vital importance for the acquisition of English language. Uh, because teaching English in Kazakhstan requires high quality instruction, and English has become the international language all over the world. And speaking people are speaking English much. There are much. There are many more people speaking English right now in Kazakhstan than 10 years ago.
So
Uh,
people are learning more. So
yes,
the government
absolutely.
has incentivized. They have promote them to to start learning. Has pushed them so that so you see
Yes.
a big number of increase.
Yes, and
Interesting.
the children at school, they learn English since the first grade, and you know, English language opens the door to the
So
whole
at
world,
least,
right?
so, I think when another talk, I mean, now it's a little bit out of the line, but when I think of people from Kazakhstan and also a little bit about Russia, I think of education. For me, people in Central Asia, they are
Mhm.
very much so into learning in education. They have a very high IQ, very much into learning and all of that. So it's very like a
Right.
so I mean, it's a stereotype. It's a bad stereotype because stereotypes are not good altogether. But it's a positive one that to me, people over there they love to study and they're very studious. They like to study. They like to accomplish things. So I mean, I have a question. We talked about that briefly. But
Mhm.
what's the capital of Kazakhstan?
The capital of Kazakhstan is Nur Sultan,
Nur
and
Sultan.
yeah,
Is it a
it's
sultan? Was it the name of a sultan or
uh, this city was named after our first president Nur Sultan Nazarbayev. Uh, Before it used to be called Astana, however now it's called Nur Sultan. Yeah, and it is located in the center of Kazakhstan. And it is located by Yesil River, and its favorable location makes it economically advantageous transport, communication, and logistics center. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. I studied there myself. I love
yeah,
this
I've seen it.
city.
There's the beautiful tower. Is that the tower, the beautiful long?
Yes, Baitareg. It's called Baitareg. It is the symbol of our capital city, and you can actually go
Go up.
into this tower inside and see the beautiful view out there. It's just breathtaking, you know.
Uh-huh. And then I mean there are but ITTI is now located in Nur Sultan. So ITTI is in Almaty.
Almaty. Yes.
So
Almaty.
and why? What is out there in Almaty? You didn't talk to us much about it.
Well, Almaty is located at the spot where steppes meets mountains. And Almaty is number two greatest city of our country. And it has much better climate here. And um, there are many great opportunities here. It is well developed and absolutely beautiful city.
So how far is from Almaty to Nur Sultan?
Um, Around 1,200 kilometers
It's
away.
far. It is far.
Yeah, it
So
is.
when people come over there, so to Kazakh, they fly to where? To they
Uh,
go to the capital? Or
they can go to both cities. Almaty is fascinating, and Nur Sultan is fascinating.
no, I say
Absolutely.
about the airports. Are there international flights going in and out from this Nur Sultan city, or do you
From
also
both. From
for
both.
both? Yeah,
Yeah. So you
interesting.
can come to Almaty and to Astana as well. You will not regret.
Mm. So, quick question about the age. For
Mhm,
instance, I have some. If I wanted to go and teach over there,
mhm.
so people that are learning English, are they all ages, all walks of life? You know, young, middle age, is a mix?
Well, most teachers or learners, what do you mean
Learners,
exactly?
people that are studying
Learners?
English.
Okay. Well, most learners are obviously younger
Mm,
age, like to 25, I believe.
mm.
Yeah, or 30. Yeah. So to 30, it means that you're preparing for the international exams or something like that to go abroad and have
So
international experience.
don't forget that we do IELTS and TOEFL preparation. So with ITTI School of English, so
Yes,
under the management of
correct.
Natalia, so you can check us out on that as well. So let's just share the ITTI School of English website here, and then we will just put it over there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on that. So let's just see it. Let's just see a video a little bit about Almaty. So I just asked them to bring a video. Let's see it. Okay, so that is the beautiful Almaty city. You see plenty of nature, technology, all this big building, modern and all of that. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. I really see the snow, the ski resorts and everything. It's really nice. Trust me, I mean, since we started ITTI TV, this has been the longest show ever. Because we have been talking, I'm so curious, so interested and intrigued to know everything about Kazakhstan and all of this. And big, big countries, the ninth country, the largest, with very not a lot of people. So it's very contradictory. You have a big country, empty. I mean, but
Right. So come to Kazakhstan. We're glad to welcome you here and show you everything around.
so there's a lot of things you can do. You can do. I mean, what about you can ice skating and you can do lots of fun things over there in the mountains. Lots of things you can do it over there, right?
That's right. Yeah. There's a ski resort. There's everything that you need here. Many lakes, the canyons, everything.
And how does that work if you wanted to go? So, okay, so remember this ITTI TV show, it's for you guys who are in Kazakhstan and understand that we, ITTI USA, are now in your city with this program that can change your life. I'm not overstating. You can just check us out. You're going to see it. You can become a international TEFL trainer that will become your passport for you to go around in the world. So that is something for you to do it. And so I'm getting more and more comments here coming up. People are tuning in. So, all right, beautiful. Thank you for all your comments. So yeah. So what about okay, so I am not in Kazakhstan. I want to learn English. That will be with ITTI School of English. Fine, fine, fine. But if I am in Kazakhstan and I want to get TEFL TESOL certified, that is also fine. But if I'm abroad, if I wanted to go and work there, so are there courses I can take it online? And what about the job market in Kazakhstan? Can you talk to us about it?
Sure. Yes. Well, if you're abroad and you would like to get a job as an English teacher in Kazakhstan, you can absolutely do that with ITTI. You can just go to our website and take a course online, ITTI TEFL training online, and get certified. And there are thousands of language centers here providing English classes where you can work.
Thousands. Look,
Yeah, there are thousands, absolutely, like on every corner here. And
really?
yeah, and there are more than 10 international schools here, which teach people in English language. So that's a fascinating opportunity for you to work here in Kazakhstan, and you will be really appreciated, greatly appreciated as an English professional here.
Okay, so that's interesting. So, in other words, we already made it very clear that there are lots of opportunity. They are welcoming. So keep that in mind. It's a country that is welcoming foreign people to go. Remember, that's not a country. Normally, it's kind of hard to go to another country. That is a country that is welcoming. It's a very international. Don't believe there is nothing, just like in the movie, that is all crazy going on. No, we've seen it. We saw all of that. It's a beautiful country. And if you wanted to learn more about it, don't wait any longer. So just join us. So I think we cover lots of things. So I was going to give the website for ITTI School of English. So if you wanted to learn more, it's right there.
Yeah.
So all right. So I think we cover lots of things today in this episode of ITTI TV with our guest Natalia directly from Almaty, Kazakhstan, this beautiful land in the middle of all the beautiful countries, I'm sure. So if you wanted to come and join us, so don't wait any longer. So again, so let me share with you guys our website. So to keep it in mind, our website, I could tell you, so you can find lots of things about our company. You'll find all the other locations. Natalia, we have, unfortunately, as I said, we are over an hour on live.
Yes.
So thank you very much for your time. Thank you. So it was
Thank
very
you for this
Thank you
opportunity.
for sharing with us this beautiful idea of Almaty, of Kazakhstan, and understanding that there's a lot more than what we've seen it. So it's a very, let's say, new country. It's a new country that has been around for many years, but it's officially a new country with lots of people
Independent
that
country.
are crazy to learn a language, because a country that is thousands of school, lots of people, it's a big demand. So if you don't know where to go, you wanted to change, here's an opportunity. Remember, you can do everything with us online, and when you're ready to fly, you can do that. So don't wait for you to bounce back while this is happening to us now during these difficult times. Get ready now. Remember, education is the only thing that is going to stay with you no matter how hard life is. That's something you're going to take with you no matter where you go. So I thank you very much, Natalia, for your time, for everything. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Bye bye.